everyone, and welcome back to All of Fabric 6. We're back on the server. One thing I will say again is I went to play just before what you're seeing now, and I was getting like 10 frames per second. Like 10. And so I restarted my whole computer, and everything seems to be at least better now. Phenomenally better compared to what it was. So I thought I'd just mention that, because if you loaded up the mod pack as I just loaded up the mod pack, you probably wouldn't play it. Like, it was absolutely horrific. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it isn't normally like this, so I restarted my computer and things seem fine. So if you are having those issues, I definitely suggest at least giving it a shot, because you'd be missing out on a lot. In the last episode, we set up what you saw at the start of the episode, which is that guy over there. It is a reactor. Now, at the moment, as it currently is, it's pretty useless, I'll be honest. It does just about nothing. Like, it creates a little bit of power, but it's nothing to write home about. I'm also very, very, very hungry. Where's our cooler? That'll be the problem. We don't have our cooler because I've clearly put it somewhere. And I have no idea where that is. I mean, it's probably in the system, right? It can't really be too many places. Yep, there we go. Has that got food in it? Yep. Okay, awesome. Everybody remain perfectly calm as I figure out how to play the game again. Alright, so yeah, what we needed is we need to upgrade this guy to some further tiers. Now, the issue we have is we don't have enough resources, which, I mean, it's pretty silly. We've got a decent base in terms of what we've got set up. Like, we've got applied energistics, we've got some machinery, mob farms, that sort of stuff. All the basics in terms of modded, I think I've got taken care of, except for ore generation. We just don't have it. Now, I need iron. That's the main thing that we're low on. Iron. Now, in hindsight, I think there is something else we can do to get our hands on iron, but I have no idea how to do it, and so it's going to be quite an adventure, to say the least. Now, you can obviously mine for iron. There's some quarries we can make, and there's quarries we've been trying to make, but, you know, you need iron to make it, and then you need power to run this. There's a lot of effort involved. I'm wondering if we can go a different route in order to meet in the middle. Now, there's a bunch of things here. We can look through and see if there's any that we want. Like, there's some auto furnaces, which sound pretty cool. There's obviously a bunch of experience things, anvils, brewing stands. Brewing stands could be nice, to be honest. Auto brewing stands? I like it. But what I'm going to look for is, we've seen a few of them for different ores, and it's these down here. The budding iron. So you can see down here, there's small iron buds, large iron buds, and iron clusters. And these are all from Spectrum. And there's pure iron blocks. There's pure iron, and then that seems to be about it. Now, from this Spectrum mod, I'm pretty sure you can grow iron. I'm pretty sure that's what the concept is with these buds that we've got. In terms of how you do it, not sure. If we click on the bud, there's no recipe. Not available in survival yet. Oh no. Hold on. Because if we search cluster, there's all these, right? These are all clusters. We've got iron, we've got gold and diamond, they're all gone. Quartz clusters, diamond clusters. Okay, so it's two different mods. There's Spectrum, which adds these clusters, which aren't available yet. A bunch of clusters down here. Then there's some other clusters from different mods. For example, Certus quartz clusters. Did I just see something walk past? Oh, it was the wheat going past, I think. So there's Certus quartz clusters. These I'm pretty sure exist. We probably actually do want to make those at some point. Then we've got vanilla-ish clusters in the form of these more geodes. So we can do emeralds, quartz, diamond, echo clusters. I don't really know what they're going to give you, but they exist, I guess. Lapis, and then we're into Spectrum. And some of the Spectrum clusters exist, but yeah, no iron. That's really unfortunate, because just before I started recording, that was going to be my plan. Alright, well, we are in a pickle, because I don't know how to get my hands on some iron now. Alright, looking at stuff again. Let's double check the Steam quarry. Like, realistically, how far away from getting our hands on this are we? So the multi-block needs a bunch of steel. We need... There's so much. We could also do an orchid. How scary is that of a recipe? Probably scary. UU matter? Can we get our hands on UU matter? Hold on. Matter fabricator. What do you cost? It looks scary. I'll be honest. Yeah, okay. Like, it's probably doable, you know, to some extent, but we don't have that infrastructure set up. Oh god. Here's the annoying thing, right? We can make steel, or at least we can buy steel from a villager, and this thing will be done in 2 episodes, if even. The problem is that feels incredibly cheatsy. compared to just what the mod is intended for. You know what I mean? Like, you're meant to make all these things. We can make a lot of that. Like, this Invar rotary blade, the diamond dust, the Invar gear itself, we can make all this. That is, I would argue, easily done. We've got an alloy smelter that combine nickel and iron. Easy. That's taken care of. So, steel large plates, steel gears, steel machine casing, and then an item pipe. We can do that easy. So the steel large plate, that's obviously going to be 4 steel plates. And the steel plates are going to be steel and the other things, which is where we're at. So, how would we do it? Well, I'm pretty sure this is what you're meant to do. You're meant to get your hands on a steam blast furnace. You put uncooked steel dust in there, and you get a steel ingot. This one can use steel or power, so we would obviously do the... Oh, steam or power, sorry. So we'd obviously do the steam one. The uncooked steel is the main ingredient, which we'll use coke dust and iron dust. So we're going to need a lot of iron, as per usual here, regardless, before we can even do anything else. And then, obviously, the coke dust, you get this from grinding up coke, which you get from a coke oven. So that would be coal dust in a coke oven. The coal dust is obviously, ground up coal. The coke oven is a completely different multi-block using just bricks and coke. So, bricks in a coke oven. So that's honestly surprisingly easy. Allegedly. So maybe we do that to start off with. Not a bad idea. Not a horrific idea. At least we'll get something done. And we do need clay. We need a shocking amount of clay, if we're being honest here. We can turn dirt into clay, which is pretty good. But at the same time, it's still a painful recipe. What else can we do? Dripstone into clay, of course. We could wash sand into clay. That's probably what we're going to do, to be honest. Can I bookmark the entire thing? Yeah, there we go. You can bookmark the whole recipe. So we'll do that because sand we can get from grinding... Nope. What can we get sand from? Yeah, I think... Yeah, sand from grinding gravel. Gravel from grinding cobble. Or we just mine up sand. Or we just mine up clay. Listen. Oh, God. Okay, let me sleep. Okay, so my goal is going to be to make that coke oven. Or, yeah, that's going to be the first goal for this episode. Oh, it looks like we do have... Oh, we got some emeralds. Look at that. It is working. There we go. Pleasure doing business with you guys. Continue the great work. Okay, do we have, anything else fancy happening? So what I was thinking was, if we come over here, and if I grab out my slime sling, which we totally have on us. Yes, beautiful. I can jump the fence. Oh, we've got a village golem outside the fence. And we can dig the clay up here because no one's going to miss this clay. You know what I mean? It's not around any of our bases. It's not going to make everything look horrific. So I think it is the place. We'll hop down here and we'll go ahead and dig this up. Now, we are going to be getting not what we want from this. I think I just want to break it normally. All right, because I've got silk touch on my drill. Is the point I'm making there. We're about to drown as well. Did I have it in? Really? Oh, I crouched last second, didn't I? Hold on. Hold on. Was this always here? This is quite dangerous in terms of, in terms of what? What's it in terms of? In terms of mobs, like, just casually crawling in here. Yeah. They can't escape, but mobs could get in, so we'll just do that real quick. There may be a few of those around here. I'm not too sure. But, oh, really? Wait. Why has it got emeralds in there? There's no emeralds in here. Okay. Okay. Sure, that's fine. So we've got what we came for. In terms of, we've got a bunch of clay. Obviously we need to smelt a bunch of that, so I'll just go ahead and chuck it in. We may even have bricks already. I'm not too sure where we are in that situation. I think this is good. We'll make slow progress towards the big thing, because I think that's the plan. Because the problem is I want to just like automate iron, but that's apparently a lot harder in this pack than I initially suspected. Which is fair, sure. It gives me something to do at least. Another option we do have is we can turn one iron ore, right? Iron ore with some sulfuric acid, so I don't know what that entails, but one iron ore into a purified iron ore using a fluid infuser. It looks like you get some waste as well. The purified iron ore, you can either smelt it to get iron dust, or you can pulverize... Wait, no, yeah, you can pulverize it into iron dust, or you can melt it, I guess, into molten iron, and you get 555 millibuckets, and then that stuff, if this wants to work properly, gives you one iron chunk per 100. So essentially you get 5 of these iron chunks, and then you can pulverize those into iron dust and obviously smelt that up. So you can 5 times your iron ore. Yeah, that's all I got for you. In terms of everything else, I'm sure there's other ways. But yeah, I think we just work towards this quarry. Yeah. I'm really tempted to just use the villagers, but I also just don't want to. You know what I mean? I want there to be a way to do it nicely. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and make ourselves a furnace. And that should hopefully get us the coke oven. Beautiful. We already have bricks, I guess, because I didn't make any. There we go. 32 more bricks. And is that all I needed as well? Because I think the actual structure... Yeah, we need 24 bricks. So I'll go in here and we'll grab out this, maybe halve it and get that up to 24. Perfect. I don't know if we need the wrench on us. It sort of looked like maybe you did, but either way, it's fine. And this is obviously our zone over here where we've got all the modern industrialization. I'm trying to think in the future how we'd want this designed. You know what I mean? Because I do want to build something around this at some point, right? Whether that'll be in 20 years, we'll find out. But I do want to at least plan for it, I guess. So the coke oven, maybe I'll place it here. So I'm going to place the oven here. I think this is how this works. Its shape is invalid. Can I... Oh, okay. Oh. So can I offhand this and then I can build? Now, I am curious, is this going into the ground as well? It is. Alright, so I didn't really want mine in the ground, but... I mean, I guess it's fine. Let's dig this up a bit. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And does that go one further? No, it does not look like it goes further into the ground, so we're good on that part. But we'll place the rest. Boom, boom, oh, boom, 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 boom. It's hollow in the middle by the looks of things. And then it comes up here and it's hollow at the top as well. And we have ourselves a coke oven. The shape is valid. The status is active. It is good to go. How does it work? Because I don't have an interface here. If we put power in, it can accept steam. Steam is 1 millibucket is equivalent to 1 EU of power. 1 electronic unit, we'll say, sure. Electric unit, maybe. Electricity unit. Energy unit. that probably makes a lot more sense. So yeah, we just chuck the stuff in and we get the stuff. Cool. So it looks like it needs to be coal as well. It doesn't look like we can use charcoal, so I guess it's good that we've been holding on to all of our coal that we have barely any of. That's fine. So I really don't know how this works. Obviously, I can't interact with the thing, so do I chuck it in there? That seems silly. Let's check. There should be a book, or at the very least, if we get rid of that bookmark, we should be able to... I guess we'll grab this reward real quick. Yep. Delicious. Radioactive. Wow. Okay. That was probably a song. Oh, yeah. The song called Radioactive. Yeah. Could you imagine? Modern industrialization. Where are we? Okay. Coke oven. We need these bits. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I'm sure you could probably manually do it, but we'll make this stuff. I think... No, we don't have them bookmarked. So we need an input hatch. We need an output hatch. And then we need the same for fluid. So if we go back into the quest book, we can grab the fluid one. So we need fluid input and we need fluid output. Awesome. And they're all going to use bronze, which we should have. I'll open my rewards and we get some dielectric rods. Beautiful. You love to see it. We'll chuck the rest of this junk around. Yep, that can go back in there. Pretty much all of this can go back in there. Okay, so that reactor we made is just, oh yeah, it's in the inventory. It's useless at the moment. We need to upgrade it, and we need iron to upgrade it, and I'm apparently working towards a quarry instead of just mining some iron, but that's fine. So the bronze item input hatch, this will need a hopper, which we can do. There we go, hopper. And it will require a bronze machine casing, which is going to be a bunch of bronze plates and bronze gears. Now, I don't know if we need to output the fluid. Do we? Because, to put the steam. Okay, that's fine. So we do need all that. Do we need output then? Does it actually give you water as an output? Maybe. It might just eat the steam. We may not need to do an output. We'll see what we can get away with. So We're going to need, what, 8 times 3. We need about 24 of those bronze plates. So we'll search bronze, click on here, and see if we can make 24 of them. It should happen. The system should work. We can see it over there getting the work. Yep, awesome. And then we're just going to need to make those gears. Now, the gears look a little bit scarier. Is there a way I can easily automate this entire gear production? Because I would love to do that. We've got the plates automated. I could trade for it, of course. I could also set up an assembler. But this guy looks like he needs power. It's not offering me that same option with Steam. And we don't have power generation from this mod. And we need soldering alloy, which you would make in a blast furnace, which we don't even have. See what I mean? In terms of... Or I could just buy one from a villager. Doesn't that seem absolutely insane in terms of the differences in effort? 4 emeralds, which I'm just getting from wheat, which is easily automated, phenomenally automated. Even in vanilla Minecraft, the amount of wheat you can get is insane, mind-blowing, right? And then I can just give him 4 emeralds and I get a bronze gear, and that's without any discounts. I don't get it. There's no balancing there at all. And so I refuse to do it. So yeah, we're just gonna have to make that stuff manually, which is fine, I guess. So we'll go here. The hammer should be still lined up. So we need 3 gears. I'm pretty sure I remember how to make them. So we're gonna need... I guess it's fine. We'll make extra. Why not? And then what do I need? I need bronze bolts, and we need 1, 2, 3 of those. And then we are going to need more plates, and I don't think we have enough plates. Because we obviously need more to make the actual gears. And then I need to up this to 24. So we're going to need 16 more. And we don't have 16 bronze. So I need to make more bronze. And bronze is made tin and copper. Tin, we do have some beautiful, and copper we already know we've got plenty of. There we go. Oh, yep. Awesome. Now, I don't need a crazy amount. You know what I mean? So maybe we tone this down a bit and we do like... how would I work this out? I would get 16 and then split that into 3. And that makes sense. And then I can make 5 bronze, but it'll be more than 5. Is that how this works? Oh, actually, no, it's the other way around, right? 16 with 5. Yeah. I'm sure that's how that works. That's definitely not how that works in hindsight, but it's fine. Alright, well, we've already got more than we need, so we'll chuck that in there. Close this up. Search bronze. We've got 12 plates. Does that make sense? Oh, I just need 12 more. Okay. 12 more. Order those. And voila. Alright, so that will be for the machine casings, which I'm assuming they all need. Like, if we just sort of hover over the recipes here, which is a very nice feature. Yeah, the items need bronze casings. This needs bronze casing. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I'll hold them just in case it does a quest. That'll go there. So by the looks of things, we can already make the fluid input hatch. We know we can make the item patch. We will need another hopper to make the output, but we need a chest for that. So we'll go ahead and chuck that in there. Maybe I'll just make a stack of chests. That seems fine. And we'll turn that into a hopper. I clicked the wrong one. Come on, you know what I meant. Boom, 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 and boom. So we've got item input and item output. These are going to go, I'm imagining, in the walls of the blast furnace. I'm sure that's how this works. We've got just holes in our walls everywhere. So the steam can probably go in through there. That seems fine. I guess this will be a good test. Yeah, look, it is highlighting when I guess it's not really obvious, maybe. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So fluid input will go here. Oh, and it converts to being brick. Awesome. And then I can run that pipe into there. Cool, cool, cool. So then we need item inputs, and I'll probably put 1 there and 1 there. And then we'll... I guess I could put them both there. No, I really don't know. Yeah, okay. Or should I move this over 1? I feel like I might just move it over 1. While we've still got it here and we haven't invested any energy into the actual, like, it staying here permanently, you know what I mean? We'll probably just do this and that'll be fine. That can go there. Okay, so the fluid input can still go there. That should be fine. Above this guy is going to be the item input. And then on this side, if we get the bricks back out, boom, 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 we're going to have the item output. Go ahead and place this guy here and finish up the structure. And that should be perfectly fine. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so these should all convert, hopefully. Shape is invalid. All right. I'm a little bit confused as to why it's invalid, but I'll take their word for it. So if I hold this here... Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Shape... Okay, so it's saying I can only place them in these specific bits. So I can't actually place them there? Alright. Same with the item in the... Yeah, okay. So, what we'll probably do in that case... I don't actually know what we'll probably... I guess we'll place them at the top. That'll still work. So we'll have the item input, the item output, and we'll place the fluid there, and then we'll go ahead and repair the thing. And that should work? Yeah, awesome. Okay. So it's all put together, everything's fine. The thing looks nice again. In terms of pipes, do we have those? We do have 3 fluid pipes, 1 and 2, and we can go ahead and connect them by shift right-clicking with them. And so now this guy should be full of steam. You can see in the top of the screen, 4,000 millibuckets of steam, so 4 buckets worth. We have the item input, the item output. I can try with charcoal. I know it didn't say you could use charcoal, but you could try it. You know, you never know what'll happen. Apparently you do, it doesn't work. That should all be fine. We'll just run back here and grab out that coal that we should hopefully have still in here. Awesome. And we'll chuck it in there. There we go. So it's begun. You can see the progress bar. This reckons it'll take 30 seconds each, which is honestly pretty fast for a blast furnace in my opinion. I feel like normally they take minutes. Cool. Oh, and you can actually see the progress now. Very nice. And so that'll obviously be using steam, which we're getting from charcoal, but that's fine. We have infinite charcoal, so there's no stress there, or at least there shouldn't be. Although we don't have the charcoal automatically going in here. Which we could do. We don't need to at the moment. That's effort for another day. But we should be getting coke. There we go. Cool. And so this stuff, to compare it to coal, coal has 32,000 energy units available. This one has 128,000. So it's pretty good. If you're just burning stuff, like if you only were using coal, you weren't using charcoal, it would be much more efficient to process it through here and then send it back into your boiler, I believe. I don't think you're using that much steam to where this is a loss. I'm pretty sure it's only a positive. So now we have coke. So this can be done. What do we actually need the coke for? That was for the actual blast, not the blast furnace, but the actual steel within the blast furnace. So to make the blast furnace, we need a blast furnace from vanilla Minecraft and some fire clay bricks. Now, we may have made them. I made them in something, but that may have been gravitas or something. Oh, no, we do have the fire clay bricks. Yeah, we've got plenty. So I think we actually convert all of them into bricks. Why not? We've got 18 bricks in there, so I don't think that's enough to make the structure here if we are able to collect. Yeah, we need more fire clay regardless, but it's nice, you know, we've started. So fire clay costs us brick dust and clay dust, or clay balls, sorry. So if we go in here and search for bricks, we've kind of got none. It's probably just going to be easier to process a stack of clay into bricks. We don't need the full stack of clay to be brick dust, but the extra bricks isn't going to hurt us. I think we'll be fine. So I'll try and make this guy then. Do we have everything? No, we need a blast furnace. We have the iron for it. I'm just wondering, do we already have one like placed down or in a chest? Because I feel like we may have picked one. Yeah, blast furnace. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. That is going to save us at least a little bit of iron to begin with. So, steam blast furnace. Got this guy. Now we just need 32 more bits. What was that? Garlic bread. Oh. Oh. Garlic bread. Should I be following the garlic bread? Do we see the garlic bread? Where else is... I don't see any more garlic bread. Is it you? Are you the, are you the garlic bread whisperer? Where does it go? It didn't go into the portal. It went past the portal. Oh! What is happening? I also just saw my wolf, Andre, just fly across the universe on the minimap. Do you guys see more garlic? It's always a mystery as to what is happening. What is... I don't see any more garlic. The trail has run cold. 8 garlic bread. I don't think it's leading me to their base. Surely not. I also see sheep teleporting on the map. What is happening to these sheep on the minimap? What is... Okay. Okay. Look, everything's fine. It was just a little bit of garlic. You guys fine? Yeah, they're fine. Okay. What? What is this? Am I losing it? I think I'm losing it. Okay. Okay. 10 garlic bread. Sure. Alright. Okay. Okay. Look at the map. I don't see any player heads. Which means I don't know who is responsible for the garlic. I think that was there before. I think I remember that. Okay. Alright, I think we've got 11 garlic now. That's fine. I thought maybe that was from another episode or something, but then there was garlic where we just... It's fine, it's fine. So if I place this guy here, he's going to be a bit larger. But I guess that's fine. Because I think it also goes into the ground. Yeah, at least one. So that should be fine. We'll dig this up. So that's just this blast furnace. We've obviously got the bricks cooking up, and then I'm just gonna have to turn those into what do you call them? Dust somehow. Now to do that, to make them into brick dust, we can macerate them. We could crushing wheel them, which we don't have, and that's pretty much it. So we'll probably chuck them in the macerator. Oh, we could forge hammer them. That would obviously be a little bit faster. Now, how many bricks do we need? This is going to be challenging for my little brain. So we need 4 per these. We need 32 of these, so I just need 22 of these. 22 times 4, that would be 88 of those, I think. So we would need 88... we need 88 bricks, but we only need to do 22 of the crafts, right? Because we get... No, do I just need 80? How many bricks do I need? Yeah, because this only makes 1. But this blend makes 3... I'm not sure. I think we need to process all of these, and I can't be bothered waiting for the macerator to do that. So we'll chuck this in. Brick dust. We've made a stack. So you're telling me that this isn't what I'm meant to do here? 54. I need to smelt this up, I think. So we'll chuck that there. I'll double check real quick that I'm meant to smelt it. Yep, we can bulk blast it. Okay. Very odd. Alright, so how many does that give us? We get 13 more. And so that takes us up to 23, but obviously we needed, 32 of these. So, yeah, we need more. What do we need more? We've got more brick dust. Probably not enough, but we need more clay at the moment because we don't have that laying around. Okay, cool. So I'll just go dig up some more clay like we did before. Alright, we've got some more. 42 this time. I haven't done the math to figure out whether this actually works out to be enough. I don't think it does, because I think we're only making 16. So I think we need to smelt more clay to get more bricks. Or we turn the bricks that we have back into bricks somehow. I don't know if that's an option. It could be. Oh yeah, you can just macerate it into brick dust. That's nice. Can we forge hammer it? Doesn't really look like it. That's fine though. We can... Oh, you could also cutting board it into bricks. I mean, we do have a macerator. We may as well chuck them in there. Why not? Oh, not there. Alright, fire bricks. Here we go. Boom. 11 more. That takes us up to... Oh, actually, we've got enough. There we go. 34. Alright, that's fine. This guy's going to need an input and output as well, isn't he? Oh, really? Well, why is this not done either? Oh, because we didn't do the output. But we don't need an output. That's fine. There's no output needed. I should probably do an output, shouldn't I? And then what's this guy need? Fluid input, item output. See, but why does he need a fluid output? He's not saying that he has any fluids to output. You're just doing it for the sake of doing it. Okay. I mean, I'll do it, you know. I won't not do it, I guess. Do we have more bronze there? We're probably going to want some more. I'll do 10 and 32. I think that's how this math works out. Roughly. So then what am I doing? I'm placing the bronze in there. God, we need so much. It's so annoying. I need... How much do I need? I need so much. I need 32 plates. Just plates. And then I've got to make the rest of those rings and stuff. Great. Okay, so... What are we making here? Well, I need 4 gears, I believe. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how many of that we need. I'm going to need 3 more of these. So I guess we'll make an extra one. Doesn't really matter too much. And then... I think that's it, to be honest. I don't think that's too bad of a recipe. In terms of how much bronze it uses. So we'll chuck all that stuff away. That should be fine. We can chuck that stuff in there. Then we're going to make gears. And I'm going to shift click these. Oh, that's just for the plates. I will need more... I guess we can calculate it later, but I will need more plates. We'll chuck that in there, and I'll make my 1, 2, 3, 4 gears. Beautiful. Then what we need is this to go back up to 32. So I need 16 more, I believe. I could be wrong, but I guess we're gonna find out. And so that's obviously to make all the plates. Then we still need to make, you know, more hoppers and stuff, which is annoying because I don't know if we have the iron for that. We do a little bit, at least. We will need a fluid output, another fluid input, so we're going to need 2 bronze tanks as well. So I need 16 more plates on top of that. Great. Luckily, I cooked a little bit more. So I need 16 more, so we'll go ahead and do that. I think so. I could be making too much, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So we'll go casings. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. That goes in there. That's going to be an item output and an input. Vice versa. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I made the stuff for that. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing. So then we need bronze tanks. And I need 2 of them. 1, 2. Beautiful. And then one of them goes underneath like that. If it lets me put the glass away. There we go. And then one of them goes the other way like that. Okay. So, the fluid output, allegedly, it definitely does not need to, but allegedly goes onto this guy. So I guess... Why not? He can go there. Cover that up. And then this guy is going to use a fluid input, and I'm going to place him there to work just as this one did. We'll probably run the cable through the ground here. That should be fine. And then we'll do probably the exact same with this stuff. So these can go... Oh, they have to go top or bottom. Guess they're going at the top then. That'll go there. That'll go here. Boom, boom. Oh, boom. And that is pretty much this. Yeah, so it's also hollow in the middle. Just don't forget that one. We'll do the same thing. So input there, or sorry, output there and input there. I'm saying everything back to front today. Hopefully it's just I'm mumbling up my words and not a bigger issue. Do I need to place them in the middle? No, it doesn't look like it. I just place them here, and that should. Yep, it fully builds in. You can see it colors the corners, all the brass things, and it is now active. We can now officially make steel. So what I could even do is I could make some steel just to like get us started to prove that we can do it. And then maybe we try the villager just to sort of keep it fair, if that makes sense. I don't know if fair is the right word, but I think you get what I mean. I'm also sort of not liking it being in the ground anymore. Do I just put it up one? I mean, I could. Why not? Alright, there we go. Looks a little bit nicer now, I think, at least. So I should have at least one more fluid pipe. We'll chuck that guy there. I didn't place him correctly, but... I think I can just do this, and that should be fine. Can I do that, maybe? Yep. Oh. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, nice. So this is hooked up. I obviously need to hook that guy up. That shouldn't be too bad. And is there anything else I need to do? Probably. Let's search fluid pipe. I just want to grab these ones. I quite like them. They're nice. They're a little bit annoying to make. Yeah, but I guess we'll make them. Why not? They're so annoying to me. I didn't even remember how annoying they were to make. They're so annoying. We're not doing that anymore. Can I get some servos from Modern Dynamics? Thank you. I'm going to do one output servo. We're going to then get fluid pipes. And we can make them so easily using just copper and glass. And we'll see if these do the trick. One of you guys told me that they could. Was that my blaze rod? Ah. Not my blaze rod. Alright. Alright. Okay. Hansel and Gretel Part 2. But with blaze rods. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's one over here as well, but I do see more over this way. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh! Okay. 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 Alrighty, okay. Hold on. Let's just get some high ground here. That's a werewolf, is what that looks like. That's fine. I think we can get the phantoms that are the worst mob ever added. I'm just gonna go past the werewolf if I can. Oh yeah, there's a structure. But there's also a werewolf. You know, I'll kill him. I'll kill the werewolf. Oh, he's very strong. And I forgot I don't really have much armor on. Okay. Let's just go that way a bit. Yep, that's a good way to go. Alright, I now know where to go, but give me 1 second. Okay, so there's no more werewolf, but there's still a beast down there. There's also a grave, so it clearly got someone. Is this actually the werewolf? No, this is just a ghoul. Is there any other wolf on the map? Where the werewolf was? Who is this? Damon. Okay. Alright, are we good yet? Do we feel safe to step back on the ground? I think we do. I don't see the werewolf. It's no longer a full moon. We slept through that. Okay, so what's going on here? You can use the twin blade if you want. Mr. 3. Well, there you go. Hey, okay. Well, oh no, we're good. Okay. I wonder what was in the other direction then. Was it the same structure? We'll go have a look. Oh, was this always here? Is this just a cave? Oh, it's a cave that leads into block of citrine and citrine clusters. But what's citrine do? Do we know? What does a citrine cluster do? Citrine shards? Okay. So you can make blocks, you can make pedestals, a colorful world, more blocks. You can get yellow dye from them. Alright, there you go. Okay, well we've got some if we need it, I guess. Alright, let's head in this other direction. I'm imagining we're going to see the same thing, like some sort of lantern setup. I would assume it would be like out of my claim, because that would make the most sense. Is it whatever this is? What is this? Whoa! Oh, okay, nice. I was like, did we do something? Not too sure. I don't know how far the garlic bread was meant to go, but clearly whatever was in that direction, I do not know. The blaze rods I'll get rid of, by the way, because I don't believe that I, what do you call it? Had that many. You know what I mean? They're a little bit tricky to get, at least for me, so I'm probably just not going to use those. Alright, the fluid pipes, as we were, should be infinitely better, so let's go ahead and pick up these. There we go. Now there's a few options here in order to hook these guys up. You can use retrieval servos, or I guess input servos. We're going to do output. Oh, wrong pipe again. And what that should do is just have it output from the one thing and go into all of the machines connected. So we can connect all these. We should be able to. I'm imagining the server's just lagging a bit, but at the very least, the fluid pipes should connect to each other. Really? Do these... What's going on here? Is it because I have the wrench in my offhand? Let's have a look. Break these. Is that what it was? Yeah, okay, that's what it was. We're fine. And by the looks of things, we don't even need the server. It looks like everything's going to get powered. So this guy obviously has steam, so it's going to be hard to compare. But this guy is empty. He has no steam in him. But now, he does. So yeah, works perfectly. There you go. You don't even need the servos. How nice is that? So we can obviously cover this up. Can we cover these? Not quite. I think there are ways to do it, but I don't really remember how to do it, or if we ever did it, so it's fine as it is. Alright, so, now we need steel, right? So, we need coke dust, so I'm going to have to macerate some of my coke that we made in this guy, so we've got 6 on us. We've got the macerator here, so we'll go ahead and chuck that in there. That should hopefully not take too long. The next thing we'll need is uncooked steel, so that's going to be iron dust as well. So we should probably go ahead and get that started at least, so that we're not waiting for it for the sake of waiting for it. Oh, we actually have an insane amount of iron dust. That is very nice to see. Beautiful. Listen, I'm sure we did it. I don't remember how we did it. And by the way, whenever I watch a series, right, even like, because I used to watch a lot of Direwolf20 and a bunch of those other YouTubers back in the day. If you ever see something that like shouldn't be there, you know what I mean? Like you're like, he didn't get that stuff. Please do call me out on it, because I likely will not know and will not remember whether it's something that I genuinely got, or whether one day when I was walking past, someone threw a stack of things on the ground and I picked them up and I just assumed that they were mine. So please do let me know, because I enjoy playing the game as it is as well. You know what I mean? So it does take away if I didn't genuinely mine for that. But I imagine I did, because I did do some mining last episode. But if for anything, like if I just didn't realize I was picking up those ender rods or those blaze rods, let me know. Same with like that twin blade, because I had no clue that we picked that up from like someone dropping it. So yeah. I just thought I'd point that out, because I do like playing the game, and I don't want people thinking I'm doing anything I'm not. So I believe we can make 3. Oh yeah, so we get a decent amount of steel, don't we? From the coke at least. So we've got 21 uncooked steel, and so do I just place it in here? It looks like I do. So uncooked steel goes in here. 30 seconds later, we get what we want. We get steel ingots, and from there we can begin the adventure to create the steam quarry. Now this guy in himself needs an incomprehensible amount of steel. Like the numbers we're seeing here. Okay, the gears aren't too bad, but even just looking at what do you call it? The fact that we need 16 casings, which is like what, 16 times 8 steel plates, is insane. Or I just trade for them. Like we're probably just gonna trade for them, but I just wanted to at least see how it would be if trading doesn't exist in the future. Like if they nerf that or whatever. This is the alternative, is 30 seconds per each. Even just time constraints. Oh, my game is frozen. Even just time constraints. It's still frozen, by the way. Like that's a lot of time. 30 seconds times what? The 8 times 16 just for the casings, let alone what anything else might cost. Maybe I'll make just this bit manually with the steel that we make ourselves, and then we'll just purchase the stuff that we need for the rest of this, because meh, who can bother doing that? So what do we actually need then? Let's at least get these things out of the way. Like I said, I could make that rotary blade. Let's just do it to make sure that we can. So Invar rotary blade will need 4 diamond dust and 1 Invar gear. The Invar gear, of course, is just going to need some Invar. And that is going to be 2 iron and 1 nickel for 3. So we'll probably do, a few of it. So we'll do like 3 iron. Wait, was it and 1 nickel? I'm not sure what the ratio was, but we should have this stuff. I'm a little bit scared by what I'm seeing here, but we should be fine. I don't remember what the best way to do this is, so I'm just going to chuck them in here and hope that it is. It's probably not, but look, it's actually, you know what? I think the forge hammer actually does give us a little bit more than even that thing. So if I chuck this in here, if it works with the ore, but I guess it doesn't. Unlucky. Alright, we've got some still processing, but I'll at least get this cooking. So, iron and the nickel, and we should get what we want, hopefully. I mean, I don't think we need too much of it. We shouldn't need too much. It looked like it was pretty quick and easy. We'll chuck that stuff in there. Does that work? Surprisingly not. What do we need for this then? What are other ways we can duplicate this? In the macerator. Beautiful. That's probably what we're going to do. In the meantime, smelt that. Oh, and this gives us raw nickel. Oh, this is actually really good, isn't it? Because this is going to triple, and then the stuff that we have, we can either double. So we've tripled it, and then doubled what we've tripled. So if we sextupled this, is that how that works? Oh, it's a 50% chance to sextuple it. Okay, that is still insane though. Or we can get 2 into here. And then that's still like you get every so often, every second ore gives you an extra one, is how that sort of works. So that's kind of 50%. You know what I mean? It's still sort of 50%, but it's guaranteed. So you don't occasionally get more and you don't occasionally get less. You get a guaranteed 50%. That's honestly really, really good. Like, that is insanely good. So it's sort of a bit of a gamble if you chuck it back in the macerator. You could get double. You could get double this. So I could come out with 26, or I could come out with just 13. It's purely chance, and that's risky. You shouldn't gamble. So we're not going to gamble. We're going to go over here and chuck it in here for that safe, just little extra bit. But that should be pretty good. Yeah, awesome. Maybe I should be doing that for all my ores. I imagine I should. So we've got 6 invar here. This is where it gets a little bit finicky. Because it doesn't even work. How do I get an invar plate? You have to use the machines. Okay. I think that's fine. The tricky part is, though, how do I get the bolts then? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, I need to make a cutting machine. I need to make lubricant. Lubricant we make from either a centrifuge, which needs power, or we can make it from a bronze mixer using redstone and creosote. Or any of these, I guess. But the creosote, I imagine we're getting that from our coke oven, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, and this thing, oh my God. What a horrific recipe. What a horrible experience this is going to be. Okay. Well, I guess there's a reason to get some fluid output. Let's go ahead and chuck this guy here. We're clearly going to need to remove the connections here. We need this to then go somewhere, so I'm probably going to have to get a tank of some sort. Let's go in here and search tank. Do we have any laying around? Nope. What was the tank that we used? We used a create tank. That's what we ended up doing. They're pretty nice. I will need some things for them, which is a little bit annoying, but they're pretty good. They're fun. Let's get a barrel made. Can we do that? Any barrels? Come on. Just one barrel. One barrel that gives me a recipe. That's all I want. Just one barrel. There we go. Okay, nice. And it's not the right barrel. Man, I love barrels. I love that barrels don't have recipes. Okay, there we go. I've complained enough that it worked. There we go. Then we do that. Fluid tank. Beautiful. So this guy I want to place here. He's full of steam, which I don't want. So what I do is I pick him up. And then I output him somehow. How do I output him? I void it. So over here we have a fluid trash can. So I place him here and I do this. And then I grab my servo and I do that. Is this servo from... This is from the wrong mod, right? Industrial Revolution, Modern Dynamics. How do you... How did they mess that up? Oh, God. I mean, it's lucky we didn't need it, because that would have been embarrassing, but... Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's called a servo. Is it not? Preservation chamber. Prevents the last item of a slot from being used up. That's pretty good. I like that. I need... What do I need? I need at modern. Okay, I need at dynamics. And I need this. Oh, it's just cold and extractor. That makes sense. Sure. Okay, so we're going to go here. Chuck that there. That gets rid of the steam. It is now empty. Beautiful. So we can pick this guy back up before he gets sucked away. So now this guy is going to hold creosote oil right there whenever it's made. And it looked like it was a low percentage chance to be made. It was a 50% chance, so pretty decent chance. And there you go. Oh. Just want to make a little sorry about the twin blade and Mr. 3. If you know who I am, then okay. If not, then just forget this book existed. If I was annoying you, then I am sorry. You were not. Alright. Okay. It's a mystery. There's so many different... I don't even know what to compare this to. There's so many different plot lines happening in these playthroughs. This is what I love about playing on a server, is just the crazy amount of things that happen. You know what I mean? We still haven't even seen... I feel like I saw a claim. Yeah. The tree people are here. somewhere, but they've left us alone for quite a few series now. I don't even remember what happened. I think we sort of, you know, put aside our differences. I think that's what happened, but yeah, there's a lot going on. All right, so I need coal. I think we've got a lot of coal that I can mine up that I just haven't mined up. If we get coal ore, can I duplicate this by any means? I can grind it up. I can macerate it into 3 coal dust and then macerate that into coal dust. That's pretty good. We can triple it. Sure, I'll do that. I just wanted to see whether I was going to be mining this up or whether I wanted to fortune it or what. Yeah, I don't have the, what do you call it? The thing that stops me from taking fall damage. So that was actually very, very, very horrifying what just took place. Do we have any coal in here? Look how good the night vision is, by the way. How nice is that? Just being able to see everywhere. He looks like he's got some crazy effects going on. I don't see any coal, though. There's lots of that lignite coal. Not much of the coal. Even though I do recall going past some of it. So I guess we'll see if I was right about that. Maybe in here. Does coal even spawn this low? I should probably definitely look that up to see, I guess. You know what would be a cool mod? Something that lets you open up below the bedrock and then reveal, like, you know, a molten core, right, of the earth or of the world. And then maybe you can extract different resources from that that molten core. And especially in combination with the different mods we have for space and stuff, you could have each planet have a molten core of its own that you can extract stuff from. So for the world we're on, for example, there could be trace amounts of, or not trace amounts, but there could be molten iron mixed in. And maybe you need to extract the lava, the molten core, and separate the bits in it. That could be pretty fun, couldn't it? Maybe an idea. So if we want this stuff, why 0? You can get your deep slate coal. Otherwise, it's very low chance. So why 0 if you want a 0.03% chance? Or if you want a 0.6% chance, you mine at Y44. We're probably going to do that. And it is genuinely faster for us to go back home and then fall back down and stop at 40. Because 40 is like right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that because that is a much better chance, to say the least. In terms of the direction we'll mine, we'll probably go this direction since that looks like it is away from other people's claims for a little bit at least. And yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Now there's a few ways you can mine here. You can do what I'm doing. You can do silk touch, whatchamacallums. Not silk touch, you could do 3x3s, you could do shapeless, or, here's a little thing, I haven't done this too often, but it does work when it does work. You can do your 3x3 like this, right? So then you have a massive area to walk through and you get a lot more bits to see. It helps you get past bits like this, you know what I mean? Where it's sort of a bit of a problem. Look at all the bits that drop as well. This is how good the dank is. The fact that it voids all the extra stuff. I'm not just flooding the server with a bunch of, what do you call it? Just blocks that I don't need and the server doesn't need and causing issues. So this is pretty good. If we find coal, it's pretty good. Actually, what am I doing currently? I'm getting coal. Oh yeah, for the creosote, so that we could do whatever that other thing was. That makes sense. I do want. Oh, we brought a lot of junk, didn't we? I don't need soapstone. That could probably be an ore that we could benefit from. That probably. We've got a lot of ores here. Let me make a little bit of room for that. There we go. We still don't even have coal. We haven't even found coal, and my inventory's full. This is insane that I haven't found coal, though, isn't it? Right? Like it's pretty wild. Let's do one of these. I'll do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Surely we find some coal, right? Like, unless you can turn that lignite coal into... I think I see coal to the left there. So I'll just clean up this bit. It's nice to... once again, in terms of like doing a building, we could make these mines look nice, and that could just be fun as well. But here we go. Pick up all this junk that's probably killing the server. We don't have a spot for soapstone. What I do need to do at some point is upgrade my dank, because we can increase the slots, I believe. Maybe. Maybe not, though. The stack limit goes up, but I don't know if the slots go up. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't remember with the first one if that's what happened. Yeah, I really don't know. Either way, is there something I want to remove from here that we can sacrifice? We don't really have that much cobbled deep slate, so maybe I'll swap that out for soapstone. There we go. Oh, now another thing we can do, right, is I can go back to Shapeless. We can pick up this coal ore, and if I wanted to, I could put it in the dank. Like, that is an option, and then you can store a crazy amount of the stuff. What I'll do is I'll just deposit some of that and pick up the rest of this, because, once again, we haven't found that much coal. Like, even in that massive area I dug out, which we will grab the iron, even though we don't have the room for it. Ender pearls can go in there. What? Yeah, I probably should be bringing everything back, but it's fine. Even that area, like, we've just gotten past the full stack. 3 different veins we found. Is there anything I could... Yeah, get rid of that. That's fine. Alright, well, regardless, I think I'm good to head back. Honestly, it's a decent... If we can triple all of this, at least, then that's insane. Because it's genuinely insane. You can triple it, and then you can double the stuff that you tripled, which is an insane amount. Alrighty then. Okay. Let's go and chuck this in the mass rate. The mass rate is pretty fast as well. I imagine you can even get faster ones. So this is honestly a pretty good mod in terms of just what it can do in this pack. Like, that's pretty decent. And how much coal have we gone through? Barely any. If I put a stack of charcoal block in there, like, that's pretty good. The rest of the stuff I have on me, I definitely need to put back. So put all that stuff away. Yeah, we can put that stuff away too. Probably won't need that for a little while. That. And then I'll put these pipes in here, but they're so useless. We're probably not going to use them, to be honest. You know what? Yeah, they're just taking up space. Alright, so yeah, this should get us crushed coal, which it does pretty quickly. And I'll swap those around and we'll see if we can get the actual coal out. Oh, but what does this do? This gives us coal dust. Hold on. Hold on, I haven't looked into this too much. This gives us coal dust. Can we turn that back into coal at all? Oh no, I can just put it directly in here, can't I? You can put coal dust in the machine. So we're good. It's fine. Remain calm, guys. I can place the coal dust in there, right? Yeah, okay. Everything's fine. And the creosote oil, you have a chance to get from the coal dust just as much as you do for the other one. We're good. We're good. I thought I made a boo-boo there, but we're perfectly fine. And the coal dust you need for the steel anyway. So it's a win-win. We've got a win-win happening here. Alright, so this stuff I'm honestly pretty happy with for this episode. So I'm wondering if what we can do to tidy it up just at the end here, if there is anything that we can do. Because it is nice when you build a structure around something, even if it's not the prettiest thing. Obviously, I'd like to do bricks, but bricks with kind of... I mean, like, they're expensive. So we're going to use something else. As for what that something else is a very good question. Probably granite. Granite would be the best. Now, the granite, we have a few options. I believe right off the bat we can mason this into bricks. That's probably the best option. So let's just do that. Why not? So we'll go bricks. Now we do have an option. Obviously, like, look through here. There's a crazy amount of bricks you can use. I do like these first bricks we've got here, so we'll probably do those. But you do have a lot of options. You could make them look like proper bricks as opposed to Minecraft bricks. But it's fine. The option I was saying is we could accompany it with some wood as well, because that always looks nice. Or maybe not always, but it can look nice. I'll grab this as well, and maybe we'll dig some of this up as well. It doesn't have to be a perfect square, you know. A lot of the things I build are just perfect squares. We could give them, you know, a little bit of shape. Alright, I've done something. It's not the worst thing ever. I'm still deciding whether I want these straight bits here or whether I keep it bricks the whole way around. We've got deep slate pillar trims. That's just 3 deep slate vertically in a crafting table. And they're sort of on the inside. I think the inside looks a lot better, just in general. Whereas the outside's a little bit more rough. In fact, I think these need to go here. And that might make it look just that little bit better as well. Maybe on the back as well? Did we do that? Okay, we did the back. Yeah, I think it's nice. It's good contrast. As for the roof or any of that, not a clue how I'm going to do it or if I'm going to do it. These look a little bit weird. I think we'll just go to back to the bricks. Boom, boom, boom. And then let me just hop up. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah. So I think for the roof, to be honest, if we can get away with it, I'd love to do granite brick slabs, but I don't think we can. So I'm probably going to have to do slabs of some other sort. Whether we just do wood like what we've done with the other base, and then, what's the word I'm looking for? In fact, I can probably just turn this into, nope, okay. I'm out of words. I can't think. And then just do literally the same, like, sort of castle roof that we did over here. Because I'm not the best at building stuff. So this is honestly the best that I can come up with. And I've been sitting here for a long time trying to do it. So you know, we'll do the bare minimum. We'll just get like a flat roof on top. But that is pretty much it. Yeah, we can just hop up like this. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you are still enjoying the episodes. The series is still coming. I am missing a few episodes here and there, so I do apologize. I've been trying to keep up and catch up and have like a little bit of a backlog, but it's apparently a lot harder than it seems. I swear, every time I try to, it's like something else comes up that takes away that like extra episode that I had planned. And then, I mean, it's a busy time of the year, right, with Easter and all that, so regardless of whether you celebrate the holidays, you're probably used to just everything, I don't know, being a little bit more chaotic. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We've got some stuff planned. There is an event coming soon on the server. It looks like it's going to be some sort of PvP challenge or some sort of challenge. Whether it is just, you know, swinging at each other until you die sort of thing, or whether it's something a little bit more arcade-ish. I'm not too sure, but that's getting discussed over in the Discord with a few sneak peeks planned of whatchamacallit, the actual place. So yeah, that should be fun. Hopefully, maybe we'll do a video on that. Maybe for 10k, we'll see if I can we'll see if I can do it. I've never been good with videos like that and trying to get them done, but we'll try. We'll see what happens, because we are nearing 10k. Hopefully knocking off the roofs of those things isn't a problem. If we wanted to, which isn't a bad idea now that I'm sort of thinking about it, we could, I get every single block except for the one we want. I could build a chimney up here. That's an idea. That could look nice. So yeah, maybe I'll keep the chimneys clear so that we can build something to signify the fact that this is a industrial building. You know what I mean? yeah, I can see it being fun. Alright, so I'll finish this off. Thank you for supporting the channel, whether it's watching the videos, because that obviously helps me massively. Hopefully you're watching the ads. I know some of them are a bit annoying, but pleasure to you if you do. That's an interesting statement I made, but anyhow. And if you're a donator, thank you. Don't feel pressured to donate by any means necessary, so watching the video is more than enough. Thank you for doing that. But of course, thank you to our channel members and our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, who lives there, and Andre, who is in the form of Wolf over here. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And yeah, you know what? Like, small thing I've done here, just building around it, but I think it looks infinitely better than just the little thing we had before. And obviously, we're still working on it. Maybe I'll have to. I feel like I need to bring in someone to build the roof. You know what I mean? We need to get some hired labor here. But yeah, all right. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I can check out some more bases after this vid. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's cozy. All right, goodbye.